wanted the easy path.
Hello, Internet, and welcome to episode 2 of my Let's Play of Baldur's Gate. I'm Red, and without further ado, let's play some games. Interesting.
You drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
Oh, first time I've succeeded on this roll.
As soon as you delve into your mind, it is filled with flashes of 1,000 different dead. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
Well, that's one way to begin. Let's just wake her up.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
What happened to our gift friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Do you have any idea where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
We? You want to stay together?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
All right, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
What's in here?
Handy. Bless Larian for giving us the alt to highlight function. It's so freaking handy. I'm gonna sell something but not necessarily equip it now. I usually send it to camp.
Wish I had a bag of holding. Anything of use?
Its bulging eye seems to stare at you with a dark loathing.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Shanties for the Bitch Queen. I'm pretty sure this refers to Umberlee, the Forgotten Realms goddess of the sea. I'm going to just leave these up on screen. Last time I tried to read these, the rhyme scheme just didn't work, and also I'm trying to save my voice a bit. Interesting. If you guys want me to change how I handle reading the books, just let me know and I'll try to work something out. Thanks. Water. We're going to want to pick that up both for the purposes of putting out fires and because in-game, if you shoot a lightning spell at a water surface, it gets electrified and electrocutes enemies. I'm going to be doing that a lot. Ooh, apples. Yummy. Oh no, I'm pretty sure this was Sai the fisherman mentioned in this letter. I hope his fiancée Anna made it. This is sad. We are not proficient with loots. I'll take that for now, but we're going to be picking up someone soon who can make way better use of those thieves' tools. Yeah. Waypoints are basically fast travel points. Very handy. You want to unlock them as soon as you can. We can make our own healing potions. That'll come in handy, I'm sure. Oh, that's moving. Let's go into sneaky mode.
More of those wretched things.
Okay, let's just get up and over.
These boots have seen everything.
And wait until as many bad guys as possible are within range of this little thing. Now.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
I'll take it.
I have to survive this.
Bye! Got really lucky there because I forgot to put mage armor on.
Let me strike true. You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Why, thank you, Shadowheart. Level up! Handy knockback, plus it does the type of danger that we're designed to work well with. Not as good as the evocation wizard's sculpt spells, but handy. So Shadowheart gets a whole bunch of cool new stuff here, like turn undead and invoke duplicity. How did I not notice that attack rolls have advantage when she does that? I've been playing this for how long now?
Wonder if the gods are watching me. Open up.
Oh man. Oh no, this was for the guy's daughter.
No traps, please.
All very helpful, I'm sure.
More for me.
Oh man, I was hoping we'd have enough for healing potions.
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
Might mean it was moved. Of course, we're weak as hell.
All right. What now?
Sorry about that. Hit the wrong key by mistake.
On my way. Might be useful. And away I go. Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
What am I to do?
The Harpers, they're like a local good guy faction. This is a tattered collection of reports held together with a moon and harp seal. There's frequent mentions of sacrilegious activity among a local Selionite sect. Selionite is the setting's moon goddess. Oh, a cache. That's handy.
No time to rest. Should find my step.
Hey! I need some help! Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
With all the murdery urges Shiara's been having lately, I'm sure she would not mind. Easily. Stand back.
There. Can you see it? Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need her alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Ah, promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
Yeah, we're a little annoyed by this, so let's give it a shot. And of course we rolled a nat 1.
You wriggling little... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the Mind Flayer's worm. It connected us.
You're not one of them. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
God, this man is so jaw-droppingly pretty. Can't blame you. I was looking forward to seeing yours.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
I'm in quite the state. But I think I'm Shiara.
A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Yes, unfortunately. They'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Control it? We need to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
Well, in that case, you should travel with me. Our odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
So yes, that is Astarion, the most magnificent bastard this side of the Keonthar. I am going to romance him. Wasn't that one hell of a meet cute, my fellow gamers? Anyway, let's get him leveled up. He's a rogue, so he's pretty much going to be in our party all the time as we need him to be able to do things like get past traps and locks and stuff. So let's get moving.
There, a mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
Ah, yeah.
A quick word.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
Yeah, no, that doesn't seem right. I should be hella angry.
Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Yeah, let's just get out of here.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Yeah, I am not leaving this thing alive to find someone else to convince to feed it their brain.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Here, here.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
because we're not about to step in literal actual flames.
You think it's dead?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
First of all, she's
The
green.
thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Holy hells. Under elf.
Lay tight, Nymissa.
Well, they're scared of me because I'm a drow. Might as well use that. If you value your life, walk away. And a little guidance just to be safe.
Demaze.
Come, Nymissa. Now.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Say please.
Never.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
Just wanted to wait for them to get out of eyesight as well.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
And what exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a ghaik tadpole, we must report to Augusto for purification.
Alright, we journey together. Let's find this creche.
You have made an ally from Creche Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
So Lae'zel is a fighter, pretty much what it says on the tin, basically. Here we get more health and action surge, which lets us immediately gain an extra action to use. Very handy, that. Let's talk to our new folks, see what they think of each other.
Lae'zel has a dangerous look in her eyes. Let's just hope she reserves those impulses for any common foes.
The rest of this seems like questions you should ask once we're not on the road.
I am enjoying the latest addition to our little group. Lae'zel is delightful. In a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
chatter already? Tusky.
What's going on with that rune? Looks unstable somehow.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
It looks dangerous, so of course we're touching it.
A hand? Anyone?
Who are you?
Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced. Ow! Perhaps I should have clarified? A helping hand? Anyone? Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
At introductions?
At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well.
Never mind the Nautiloid. How did you get stuck in that stone?
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
I survived. That's all that matters.
I quite agree. But I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
Couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
I possess many gifts, but tadpole extraction is not one of them. I can't cure our parasites.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Oh. I see you're traveling with plenty of company already. Perhaps I can join you later instead.
Alright, meet me at camp.
I'll make my way to your camp and embark upon a succulent slow cook to be consumed upon your return.
Gale's a wizard, so it's not like we really need him in the party at the moment.
Always room for more.
Pity you aren't as good at grave robbing. You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone!
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Oh damn, that's a good line. Dark Urge really gets some banger dialogue choices, like I am not competition, I am annihilation. Dang. But let's just try to play it nice for starters. That ship is full of monsters. I wouldn't go near it. Yes!
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
It would have been
Dang.
quicker to kill
Now
them.
I want some cheese. No, it would not have been quicker to kill them, Lae'zel. It would have been a huge pain in the butt.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
Let's have a look.
I'd like to get Astarion set up with short swords as soon as I can, but those will work.
Don't.
Still breathing, despite everything.
What now? Yes, let's.
must lug my guts through this hell. Seems simple enough.
Why do you give a book? Everything all right out there?
Gimblebug triggered some sort of trap. He needs help now. Yes! I rolled a nat 20, which basically means I rolled a 20 on the die, which means that no matter my modifiers, I succeed.
Oh, I told it it wasn't safe out there. Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
So what happened was we got inspiration, which basically means we can reroll one of our dice.
Who the hell? You're dead!
I wouldn't be too sure about that, bub. Damn, no advantage.
They're dying for me. All of them. Ignis!
How delicious.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. One day, I'll catch a break. Maybe I need more pockets. No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Divinity Original Sin reference. Let's just send the camp supplies to camp real quick. Another thing I'd like about this game, they let you save in the middle of battle.
One down. Millions live.
I'm ready. Time to deal some punishment. Onward.
Swift and lethal. Let my name be known. My path be true.
Let's play.
Aw, crap.
How'd you get past Andor? Back off!
Aw, crap. She's going for reinforcements. Fucking figures.
Shall we cut and run?
can't afford to let up.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's have some carnage.
Swift and lethal. Make way.
This feels good. And this will do nicely.
Time to push my luck again. One day, I'll catch a break.
That was cool.
Let's finish this. No mercy.
Victory awaits.
Time for a cull. Ready or not?
Damn. We'll take it.
My faith will protect me.
I am fury. I am death.
Let's have some fun. Into the shadows.
Friggin' dark vision. Shit, we need to take that guy out before he starts raging.
May the gods take you first.
Got to keep fighting.
Thank you.
I will ascend. This is your end.
Damn it!
Can you feel death's cold grip? Just like old times.
Damn, that may be the best that fight's ever gone for me. Let's do a short rest to get everyone all
Just
healed
a
up.
brief respite.
What's hiding here?
The adventures of one Baron von Baron and his goblin guide Jaw as they braved the thick jungles of Chult. The sun had just fallen below the horizon when I first heard its call. 1,000 reed pipes at once, whistling a single beautiful, terrible song. Ulu Thalong, said Jaw. It's coming. Jaw dropped her pack and scurried up the nearest bitter. With a bit more effort, I climbed a tree of my own, and the two of us surveyed the grassy ground beneath. Awoo! There it was again, above and beneath and all around, so close my skull rippled from the sound. The ferns and foliage under me rippled and swayed. Jaw held a finger to her lips to demand my silence, and in one motion, it snatched her. A vine? A tentacle? It hardly mattered. The hunter had found its prey. Jaw's screams swelled, then faded as Ulu Thalong dragged her away. I leapt down to give chase, but the creature left no mark behind. The grasses were untrampled, the shrubs unbroken. I had only the memory of that harrowing call to guide me. Interesting.
No lock, no handle. How does it open? I'll give it a shot. Something good here, I hope.
Eh. Death and Divinity, a godly guide. Death is too powerful a force for even a single god to contain. It is a duty that has been passed from hand to hand, splintered into smaller pieces, disease, war, funeral rites, but there must always be an overseer of the cycle as life falls away. Through countless aeons, it was Jurgel, the lord of the end of everything, presided over mortality with his unblinking stare until even he grew weary. Young Baal, Bane, and Merkel must have thought themselves conquerors when they came for the god of death, yet he used their ambitions to free himself. Merkel claimed primacy over death from Jurgel's bargain, but even he does not rule death alone. What is murder, if not the most violent of deaths, seized by Baal in his incessant greed? What need would there be for noble Kelemvor to judge passing souls, if one deity could hold the process entire? Even gods can die, after all. Those who worship death should remember that above all else. The Unclaimed. In life, her service had been impeccable. Daily did she devote herself to the Lady of Loss. Daily did she free herself from the tyranny of memory. All in time was lost to her, her relations, her preferences, even her own name. Upon the altar of devotion placed she the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. And when she died, when she awoke in death and found herself standing in the pale and faded city of judgment, she waited for the Lady of Loss to retrieve her. 1,000,000 souls and more passed her in colorless gusts, but no hand materialized in her hand. No voice whispered instruction in her ear. No guidance proffered itself from the bleached and barren sky. Time, immaterial time, passed around her like air coming and going. And still the goddess did not come for her devotee. Kelemvor pitied her, as much as the Lord of the Dead is able, but could not intervene. This cleric of the Lady of Loss, unclaimed despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn, that not of forgetting, but being forgotten. Well, that's chilling. Anyway, I know this might have been a bit of a short episode, but I have some chores to do, so we're going to call it a day here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!